Hi there, it's Matt Salmon here today, and a very, very important topic. And I get this question all the time from investors. Will the stock market crash tomorrow? Or for that matter, next week? You know, they don't expect me to be that precise in my knowledge. So the first thing I always do is say, okay, come here. I'm going to pull out my magic ball from the desk, and let's see what it says. You know what? I'm smart enough to know that I don't know if it's going to crash tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to crash next week or next month. And you know what? Anyone who says they know are fools, because they don't know. Unless they're one of these seers, and to be honest, I don't know if I've ever met a seer that really sees into the future. If you met one, please tell me, because I'd love to chat with them. I'm sure it'll be a very fascinating discussion. But anyways, I joke around about this because one thing I want investors to understand is no, none of us truly know what goes on. When I was a very, very successful investment advisor, I was one of the tops in Canada for many years. In 1999, I pulled pretty much everyone out of all equities. That was $250 million, saying this thing's going to blow up. Well, you know what? I wish I had the tools I had today, because I would have made customers even more money than I did back then. Why? Because markets sometimes can run to foolish levels that make absolutely no sense, and they did back then. At times, they will crash to ridiculously low levels that don't make sense. So what does that mean? Does that mean we're all powerless? Absolutely not. There's fabulous indicators that the market tells us what direction it wants to go. If it wants to go up and it doesn't make sense, don't fight it. It wants to go up, we invest. If it wants to break down and stay down and keep selling off, don't fight that either. Don't think you know more. Well, oh my gosh, Royal Bank is trading at a 10 price earnings multiple. It's the cheapest I've ever seen, but it keeps selling off. So why do people buy into that? Because they think they know more than the market. And you know what? The market at the end has all the information we need. That's where we've designed tools to make sure it tells us what to do. We like to invest with the smart monies. They're the ones who make huge monies in the marketplace. Sadly, the majority of investors, which is, I hate to say, probably people like yourself, who are hardworking, good people, put money in something, ignored, and hope their advisor and bank and firm take care of them. They lose more and never make as much as they should, simply because they are hoping things will always continue up. They don't. We go through cycles. So you need objective, independent tools to get you in and get you out. Anyone who says, well, I know for sure this summer it's going down, that's a guarantee. Well, you can look at history. You know, history summers are actually probably more down than up. Why? Because traders go on their vacations and on their yachts and all that kind of stuff, and they're left juniors there who basically just let the things slide a little bit, and markets will slide away maybe. There's other times where they can actually go down quite a bit, like they did last year in August. They had a big, minor crash, but a big correction. There are other times where you can have a summer run. So don't go with this. Statistics say it has to do this. Right now, yes, we feel the market's significantly overvalued. Yes, we feel that the Federal Reserve is against the market now, not for it like it has been since '09, as it brought down interest rates and it had tons of quantitative easing. Today, it's the opposite. No QE, and it's actually talking again about pushing rates up in June. So that's negative. Don't fight the Fed. In this case, that means don't be long the market, be short the market. But we wait to see what the market tells us. Right now, I just wrote something on this today, and it basically said we are at cross points here of whether or not you should be up or down. That means you wait and see. But once the indicator kicks in one or the other, you go with it full tilt. Don't let anyone fool you and tell you they know exactly what's coming, because we don't. Nobody does. And I've studied this for 25 years, and I wish I knew exactly what was coming. But I don't. But I sure let the market tell me, and I tell people that. All the best. We'll see you soon.